Do you know when guys will get on the ice? Or?
No, I think he's ramping up in the gym and feeling better every day, so hopefully soon. And then Martinez just had a maintenance day. We had a pretty hard practice yesterday, so just trying to manage him, the older guys.
Have you thought any more about what the pairs will be? I know you were talking about having Jones and Vlasic apart.
Yeah, and I think it's easy to throw them out there in a game if we need to. If it's special teams that have big lines, double up them a little bit. But I think we're still kind of really floating the idea of playing probably Martinez and Seth and Brody, and because Brody plays a lot of right, and keep Vlasic on the left. But we'll just have to wait and see, make sure everybody's fully healthy, and go from there.
Do you have any idea of when Brossois might join the team?
I think he's still on the same timetable, which was somewhere. I think he's on the ice doing movement and stuff, but maybe mid first trip around. I think that was the timeline that it was originally, so it should be around that time.
What about Lefshin?
No, I think he's on the same timeline. I think he's skating, but I think he's not able to participate for, I don't know if it's a couple more weeks, but it seems long, but I think they just want to make sure with the young guy that he heals properly.
Is the plan to keep him here until he's ready to go?
Yeah, I think just keeping an eye on him and giving him all the services we have here to get him fully healthy, and when he's ready to go, then they'll make the decision then. And it'll depend on who's healthy here or not, too.
I know it's early, but can you tell any difference with Connor in year two? Whether he looks any different?
Yeah, no, I think he's driving, and he's really, even in skating drills with a back check, like he's got his head down, he's pushing. I think he's really trying to take his conditioning to another level, which I think he sees all the top players that do that. And that's just going to help him in being stronger on pucks in tough areas in the corners, and he's got to do that to retrieve pucks on power plays and in the O-zone. So I just see him, he just seems a little bit older, more mature, a little bit more used to what's going on. He's still out there fiddling with the puck now, but I don't know if we'll ever get that out of him. But I think once we get going in the season, he's going to have to realize, which we tried to talk to him last year about, energy management, right? Like he might not think he's burning a lot just stick handling and shooting, but that's a lot of time for a professional athlete to not. You're taking that out of your rest time, and when you get 3 and 4 nights, you got to think ahead in the schedule. So little things like that. I'm sure he's one step better than he was coming in as an 18-year-old, and he's got that determination that it looks like. He's not going to let anything stop him, so that's good. We're just going to help him in any way possible to achieve that.
I was going to ask, is that a thing where eventually you might have to put your foot down because he needs physical recovery and mental recovery?
We tried last year. We took his sticks, and then he flirted with his contract with Sherwood or something by taking someone else's stick, and then we took a steel out of his skates one day, but and hit it. And I think we'll just have to, and we'll have some fun with it too. And he smiled, but he still wanted to get out there and find a way to get out there. But I think those little points like that, we should have fun with it, but I think those sink in, and I think he'll realize it once he goes through it now and remembers, last year, that third game in 4 nights and travel, that's a lot, and hopefully that experience from last year is going to kick in with, and just brings more maturity to him as a professional athlete.
He's been playing with Tyler all of camp, but at the left wing spot is kind of rotated. Do you have in mind who might fit there on opening night?
I think Tavo's a great option because they're going to play in the power play together and trying to create that chemistry, which you see a lot with a lot of two players around the league, and I think that's what we're going to probably do tomorrow. We'll just wait and see if everybody's okay after practice, but it'd be nice to see one more time with that, and then we can make our decision. And him working on his condition will allow us in a game to maybe throw him somewhere else in a game and get him out there twice with different groups, and we'll still work on what's really going to click and move forward.
On the power play, both Taylor and Tyler were saying that they feel like if both of them are kind of down low, that it opens up more space everywhere else. Is that something that you like, the idea of them kind of both being around the crease?
Yeah, I think on recoveries, I think having that middle guy up higher just to help release the pressure, and once we get that done, I like sliding down because they're both really strong around the net, and it does open a lot of space in the middle. That kind of like the Kaprizov goal against us. I mean, we got to cover that better. But other teams, they worry about where the puck is. They forget about the other guy, and I think that'll be something where like a chemistry between Tavo and Connor can really come into effect, whether it be using the seam pass or using that as a weapon against the other team, that they overcover it and then you get the puck down low and it's a 2-on-1 down low with those two guys that are really strong around the net.
We all silly like the mayor.